Hello friends, we're back for part 2 of this bench build. So if you saw part 1, I'm building this for a gift for someone. It's pretty straightforward. It is basically an Adirondack chair that is just wider. As you can see, as you will see, in this video, I'm doing the back a little differently, doing it with spindles as opposed to boards. A little more time, a little more effort, but I think it's a neat look and it really kind of shows off the curved log I have at the top. So let's get at it and I hope you enjoy it. So it's really starting to come together now. You'll see when I flip this down that it looks a little bit skewed. So that's why I'm moving it over to this concrete base. It's nice and level and square, and it allows me to give the bench a little flex and get it nice and square as well. Since all the glue joints are just wet glue at this point, it's easy to make adjustments here. If I waited until it dried, I'd have to cut pieces off the legs to get it square. So at this point, I decided to do a dry fit to make sure everything went together okay. That turned out to be a bit of a mistake. These ended up being quite tight and difficult to get out without marking them, of course. I ended up having to use ratchet straps and kind of pull them up on a made-up base. Anyway, I wouldn't do that again. The assembly of the spindles in the back ended up being a bit of a struggle, not too bad. The reason is, of course, that there's so many that close together, and I drilled the holes by hand. So there's going to be slight variations between them all. Anyway, using a drill press would make this better. Adjusting the spindle cutter so that the joints were a little looser would make this better. I've mentioned before in past videos, I keep my joints pretty tight. I really like that. I'm fairly sure I could put that together without glue and it would hold together. So I don't mind a little extra struggle to put it together. There, the bench part of this is all done now. It turned out really nice. It's super comfortable. I wasn't sure if those spindles would be comfortable, but they really are. I really like the look of the back of the bench, and overall, I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Please hit the old subscribe button. I'll be doing the last part of this series soon, and that'll be covering off the footstool build. Thanks. Bye.